4:50. Getting ready to go to work. Try not to disturb everybody. And what are you doing at the moment?
Preparing omelette fillings.
Omelette fillings.
Yeah, the cheese slices are a little bit thick, but I'll chop them up a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
It will.
Oh, look at that. Cheese, onion, a little bit of ham, salt, pepper. It's going well. I'd love to say that I did it all, but I must admit that Helen did most of it. But I'm just here pushing it around, making it look good and filming it. Because I've got to turn it over, she says. Oh, look at that. I thought it was just apples that you turned over. Oh, look at that. That's cracking grommet. So, why are you cooking omelette tonight?
Well, when I was walking back to the van, I smelled somebody cooking an omelette. And, you know, it's like smell an omelette, want an omelette. So, I've actually got a better omelette than you, I have to say.
But mine's got meat in it. So, no, it ain't got... Oh, you nearly spilt your beer then as well.
Beer.
Which is amazing, Crafty Beards, which is my own brew. And it's a Belgian blonde. It's completely unfiltered, using all the natural malts, grains and hops and yeast. It's using what's known in the trade as a T58 yeast, which is a Belgian yeast.
Alan, eat your omelette.
I'm going to eat my omelette.
You need to eat an
I'm
omelette
talking to the people.
I know, it's just like, come on, lad.
It's a 7.8er,
Yeah, great.
so it's good.
Eat your omelette.
Going to eat the omelette because the gaffer says so. So this is us as we just about to do some video editing. Helen's there talking on the phone.
Alan, you're not going to film yourself.
No, I've kept all my bodily parts out of the shot.
Well, I'm not terribly well.
But the exciting news, we got a bit excited today.
Did we?
Was we got somebody comment on our video asking us to contact them from a TV and film production company.
They did. She was a very nice lady.
Very nice lady.
Called Jackie.
We won't mention what production company she comes from.
No.
But if you go onto one of our videos, you'll see a comment.
And but sadly we weren't old enough.
Yeah, they wanted happy campers, living the dream, but they wanted ones who were older than us. Older than us, as we eat Pringles, because Pringles are only eaten by youths.
Youths.
Excuse my crunching, but Pringles have to be crunched.
They do.
Just putting the titles in. I'm doing the video for Avebury and the New Inn, which was a lovely pub stop, but we'll come back to that later. Morning everybody. Saturday morning. It's reasonably warm, but we've had rain overnight and it's a little bit misty. Low cloud, but it's surprisingly warm. So we've decided to go out, have a little brief walk, have a walk around the lanes, try and keep our feet as dry as we can, keeping off the paths and so on. But it's a nice quiet lane. I'm going to walk down to Gunthwaite.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. We may have already been past it. I don't know. I don't think it's very big.
Yeah, and then we might skirt round and go back by Ingbirchworth Wood Lake Reservoir. We were going to go out on the bikes, but the weather's not great, so we'd better off walking. We'll see where we end up. Just at Ingbirchworth Reservoir. There's some ducks on the feeder lake. That one just nearly fell in. But it's a great big place, great big lake. I'd love to tell you something about it, but this being England, we've come half a mile from a main road and a village, and both our signals have disappeared on two different networks. I got worse signal here than I had in a 16-mile long tunnel in Norway. But hey ho, that's the way it is. I'll find out some more of it when I get back. Just had a walk up to Yummy Yorkshire, which is a ice cream parlour, cafe stroke restaurant. I don't want to get too close to the road. There you go, that's it. But unfortunately they've got no food on due to unforeseen circumstances. So we just had to have ice cream. Very nice it was too. What did you have?
I had Dine Bar.
And I had something else that I ate.
Oreo cookie and cream.
Oreo cookie and cream. It was very nice. I scoffed a lot. And now we're going to try and get back to the van before it rains. Because I've just had a friend down in Sheffield 2 hours ago say he's had biblical rain. And that means it's probably on its way. So we'll come back to you. Just a 10-second clip before the BBC cuts me off for publishing rights. What's going to happen?
It's coming home.
And van life is home life. Well, good evening everybody. You can't have any Bibi in the Veni without any drinking. We've been slowly moving over to a little bit of whiskey. And what we've got here is an Airstone single malt Scotch whisky. It's made by William Grant and Sons, and this is called Sea Cask. It's matured for 10 years in a warehouse located near the sea, and they think the salt and the wind and the rain and everything else gives it a slightly different, maybe the cooler temperatures affect the maturity and the way that it brews. But it's very, very, very pale gold. Very, very pale. Oh, it's whiskey.
You're not very good. It does smell of sea.
It starts off quite mellow. It's got a very light, warming finish.
It's just got layers.
It's just nice. William Grant and Sons, Airston, single malt whiskey. I think I got it from Tesco's. It wasn't very expensive. It was on special offer because you know me, I'm a bit of a tight ass when it comes to things. But yeah, very, very good. Just what you need to make up a quiet Wednesday evening when your view is as good as that. Some places in the world, you know, you just can't beat. And West Yorkshire on a fine summer's evening, looking over the hills, there's a big bank of cloud in the distance.
Almost looked like mountains.
I'm trying to keep Helen out of the shot because she told me
I've just
to.
washed my hair.
Yeah, and he's in a Jimmy Jams. But I'm sure she'll appear for the next one.
Okay, I'm going to do some Spanish lessons now. It's introductions. I'm not terribly good at the he, she, them ones. So,
And why are we learning Spanish?
well, because in 10 weeks' time,
I don't think it's 10. But yeah,
Well,
we are hoping to
soon.
get away in autumn.
we are hoping to get away. So, a girl. Una niña. Yes. The water. El agua.
Agua. Por favor.
No, that's only the water, please. So the water is el agua. The man drinks water.
El hombre, el agua.
No, bebe. Bebe.
Bibi.
Agua. Bebe.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Bebe, Bibi.
Yes. The woman. La muya. Muja. Yes.
Right.
¿Dónde está tu pasaporte?
It's still there waiting for us. Well, it's that quiet Wednesday evening. The sun is settling. I have no idea what time it is, but we are on a smoke head, which is a Islay single malt Scotch whisky. It's brewed and distilled in Scotland by Ian MacLeod Distillers. You can see, apart from the Spanish going on in the background, it's much darker.
You like this?
It smells very rich, very smoky, very peaty.
I can't do Spanish. I'm going to do whiskey instead.
Do whiskey instead. This is whiskey for whiskey drinkers. It's very intense. The wind's getting up. And that's outside. Oh yeah, that is really good stuff.
It's very tasty.
Very
Yes.
tasty.
But I can say for two people. Para dos personas.
Para dos personas
No. Para
para
dos
dos
personas.
personas for people.
Persons.
Yeah. Oh right.
For two people.
For two people.
I want to pay the check.
I forget, but I know a table is mesa.
Yo quiere
Pagar.
Un
Yeah.
taza un
Cuenta.
café is a cup of coffee.
Yo quiero pagar la cuenta.
Oh, I've got no idea.
Yo quiero pagar la cuenta.
I've still got no idea. You're probably not loud enough to be picked up.
Yo
Yo
quiero
quiero.
pagar.
Yeah.
Pagar.
I want the bill.
Pagar
Paca.
la cuenta.
Cuente. I've still
Una
got
mesa para 3 personas.
Una mesa para tres.
a table for 3 people.
Yay!
Yay! This is how we roll on a quiet Wednesday afternoon or evening.
Mesa
Cheers, everybody.
para
Have a good time.
personas.